Been a drive from him. Jones is back into 7th place now. But this is where the action is as we look down on the acceleration of these cars and the braking around a really demanding circuit, the streets of Adelaide. Now he comes up, Larry Perkins, puts the nose in and has a little look here. Seaton though holds him out. It's only a matter of time, I think, if Larry can get the run and gets it sideways. Oh, look at that opposite look and just keeps the boot into it.
He's doing a very good job, Larry. The car is stopping better than anything else. Oh, here's Glenn. He's having a go too now. But you notice under brakes, Larry makes all his ground up in that area. Now he's having a good go at him here. He's got him.
Up the inside, Larry Perkins would have had enough of this round behind you. I'm sure he's in 2nd place. Now can he catch Johnny Bow? Has he got enough time?
Well, you know, there's not that many laps to go, but Larry's pace is 3 to go, and Larry has very good pace. It's hard to know what they've got on. I know I keep on harping on the point, but I'm sure he's got intermediates on. The track conditions are suiting whatever tyre selection he does have, and he is driving that car so hard.
Oh, unbelievable. Do you see the shot of it there? You can see it picking up the inside wheels. Bow, Perkins, Seaton, the top 3, Johnson and Gardner, that's how they run. But Larry Perkins, the star at the moment. I suppose we're going to give raps to Johnny Bow, but he just took off and away he went. But this fellow has come from 9th on the grid, and look at this car. Can you believe the way he's let them work?
It'll be interesting now to see JB how he responds to this. If Larry puts, pulls a couple of seconds back in the next lap or so, JB will have to respond. So, this will make for a very interesting finish to this race. Larry's driving that car so hard, and of course, JB's just had to cruise at the front.
Well, Castrol, of course, jumped in and helped Larry Perkins to prepare his car, gave him the necessary financial help that he struggled to get over these years, and he's repaying them back in front of this crowd. They are hooting and hollering. Larry Perkins around. Glenn Seaton has lost touch now. The lights go on. They start to flash. He's letting them know he's coming through.
If he just giving JB a bit of a flash to say, hey, here I am, and start watching the mirror because I'm closing in. The gap last time by was 4 seconds, and we can see that that's closing. And I'd say another lap or so will be on him. And but of course, catching John Bow and passing him are 2 different things.
Oh, exactly. And your team had to contend with that at Bathurst, of course.
Yeah, which we came up a little short, but JB's a very aggressive competitor, great driver, been around forever, and Larry will have his work cut out for him, but he's catching him quite fast.
No doubt about it. Larry Perkins slams the big Holden round onto the start-finish line again. That's Johnny Bow. See, he's got quite a bit of distance, but Larry, the way that he's been closing up under brakes, he sort of lost a bit of ground coming into that area. Now watch as we look from the chopper. This is the area that Larry Perkins has been so quick through.
The car is sensational under brakes at the moment, and this is where he looks to make up most of his ground around the back of the circuit. The gap's closed to 2.1, so we've got 2 laps left, and he knocked a couple of seconds off that lap, so the last one should be a screamer, Darryl.
Unbelievable. 2.1 seconds is the gap now. You can see Perkins' car just picking up that wheel again as he really throws it in behind Johnny Bow. Bow knows he's there, of course, so he's now got his eyes in the mirrors and he's going to drive a bit defensively, but Larry's just letting this thing float all around the circuit, letting the car have its head.
The interesting thing is John's car hasn't gotten out of shape. Nice and smooth, everything's correct, good positioning on the track. Larry's sideways everywhere on the gas, driving the thing as hard as he can. Oh, JB's starting to go now. And of course, Larry's catching him. Now, I would say, looking at this, John's got full wets on the car and Larry's got intermediates on because he's searching for water.
He's driving across, exactly right, he's driving across to the wet part of the circuit there to keep the tyres wet. Because once they start to dry out, Larry's really going to do the business on him. So he's got to look at this now. He's got to find the water on the circuit at the same time. Look at his mirrors. This is unbelievable.
He's driving his car would be like sitting on a sponge. You can look at the car as he changes. Now Larry will go past him here, possibly.
Larry right up behind him now. He comes outside. What a drive from Perkins. He's come from 9th on the grid. Goes wide, ducks up on the inside now. It's all about acceleration. There it goes over the start-finish line, and Larry Perkins, he's got them all howling here. They've got him howling in the line. Johnny Bow, though, fights back, says no, it's not going to be that easy. And Bow hits the curb. He lifts the wheel up too. Sensational stuff at Adelaide.
It is, but I think that as good as this looks, by the time they get to the back straight, LP will get him under brakes. We're on the final lap. It's so interesting. JB's on the full wet, searching for water, and Larry's just got the grip and he's looking for a place to pass.
Watch Johnny Bower, because what he's trying to do, as Brad is saying, he's got to find some water for the tyres. Look at Larry, set on him, almost another touch there as Larry Perkins comes up behind him. He lost some ground there. He lost plenty of ground. Now can he come back? He knows that Johnny Bower's looking for the wet part of the circuit.
What Larry needs to do is stay calm, get to the inside going onto the back straight, and he will outbrake him. Just stay calm, Larry. He will outbrake him at the end of the straight, but he's got to be right on his bumper because they're so close in horsepower. Get to the inside, and he should be able to slide by.
Jeez, what a sight these things. Sideways,
but he's not close enough.
Larry's gone. Now you can see Johnny Bower's gone over to the wetter part of the circuit. Now he comes across to cover himself from Larry Perkins. Perkins knows exactly what he's got to do. Gets in right in tight now. Can he tuck up on the inside? I'm not sure he can. Johnny Bower holds him out. Perkins now tucks up. There's a little bump. There's a touch. Gets on the inside, side by side. Oh, Larrikin Larry has gone the long way round. And now Johnny Bower fights back. This is just great.
Sensational move. Larry's trying everything, and he's not going to get around there either.
Larry Perkins now gets up on the other side of him. He'll try and duck down deep and get the inside running. Loses some ground there. Johnny Bower's doing a fantastic job here. He's obviously having trouble with the tyres. Now they come up to the checkered flag. Larry has a loads of him side by side, but Johnny Bower's going to hold him out. Ah, congratulations to both drivers. That was just one of the best sprints we've seen in a long, long time.
Great.